Unlock Your Destiny. Part 3, The Mind-Body Union Tempu. Nakamura's Path to Vibrant Health and Vitality. Do you often feel tired, stressed, or perhaps disconnected from your body's innate wisdom? Are you looking for ways to enhance your physical well-being and boost your overall life force? Today we explore a core principle of Tempu, Nakamura's philosophy, the profound union of mind and body, or Shin Toitsu. This isn't just about physical exercise. It's a holistic approach to cultivating vibrant health and boundless vitality. I will help you learn how your mental state directly impacts your physical health. You will discover practical methods inspired by Tempu's Shin Toitsu, whole mind-body unification method to awaken your innate healing power and elevate your life energy. Beyond the physical understanding, Byoki Waki Kara, illness originates from the mind-spirit, a Tempu perspective. Tempu Nakamura emphasized a concept deeply rooted in Eastern philosophy, Byoki Waki Kara, meaning illness originates from the mind or spirit. This is not to say that physical factors are irrelevant. Rather, it highlights the profound influence our mental and emotional states have on our physical well-being. From Tempu's perspective, the ki, or life energy, is significantly affected by our thoughts and feelings. When our mind is troubled, anxious, or filled with negativity, this disturbance can manifest physically. He taught that a disturbed spirit could disrupt the natural flow of energy in the body, making it more susceptible to illness. This perspective invites us to look beyond purely physical symptoms and consider the state of our inner world as a crucial component of health. It encourages a holistic view where the mind is not separate from the body, but an integral part of its functioning and vitality. Understanding this connection is the first step towards taking a more active role in co-creating our health. The physiology of thought and emotion, how your inner state triggers biological responses. The link between our inner state and physical health is not merely a philosophical idea. Modern science increasingly supports the notion that our thoughts and emotions trigger tangible biological responses. When we experience stress, fear, or anger, our brain signals the release of stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These hormones, while useful in short bursts for a fight-or-flight response, can be detrimental if chronically elevated. They can suppress the immune system, increase inflammation, raise blood pressure, and disrupt digestive processes. Conversely, positive emotions like joy, gratitude, and love can stimulate the release of beneficial neurochemicals such as endorphins and oxytocin. These can bolster the immune system, reduce pain, and promote a sense of well-being. Our nervous system, particularly the autonomic nervous system, plays a crucial role in this process. The sympathetic branch, activated by stress, prepares the body for action, while the parasympathetic branch, associated with relaxation, promotes rest and recovery. An imbalance, often caused by persistent negative mental states, can lead to a range of health issues. Therefore, our internal landscape directly sculpts our physiological reality. The vicious cycle of negative mindsets and poor health, and how to break it. This interplay between mind and body can, unfortunately, lead to a vicious cycle of negative mindsets and poor health. When we are constantly worried or pessimistic, our body remains in a state of heightened stress. This prolonged stress weakens our physical resilience, making us more prone to illness or exacerbating existing conditions. As physical symptoms emerge or worsen, it's natural to feel more anxious, frustrated, or hopeless. These negative emotions then further fuel the stress response, perpetuating the cycle. For instance, chronic pain can lead to depression, and depression, in turn, can intensify the perception of pain and slow down recovery. Breaking this cycle requires conscious effort. It begins with recognizing the pattern and understanding that we have the power to influence it. Tempu Nakamura's teachings offer pathways to interrupt this detrimental loop. By cultivating a more positive and resilient mental attitude, we can begin to shift our physiological state towards one that supports healing and well-being. It's about actively choosing thoughts and emotional responses that nourish, rather than deplete our life force. This doesn't mean denying difficulties, but rather changing our internal response to them, thereby reclaiming our power over our health. What is Shinshin Toitsu Ho? More than just relaxation, a dynamic path to inner harmony and power. Shinshin Toitsu Ho, the method of mind-body unification, lies at the heart of Tempu Nakamura's teachings. It is far more than a simple relaxation technique. While relaxation is an outcome, Shinshin Toitsu Ho is a dynamic and proactive path toward cultivating inner harmony and unlocking profound personal power. It's a systematic approach designed to integrate the mind and body, allowing them to function as a cohesive and powerful unit. This method teaches us to consciously manage our mental state and, through that, influence our physical condition and overall vitality. It's about moving from a state where the mind and body are often at odds, or where the mind is reactive and undisciplined, to a state of purposeful alignment. Through consistent practice, Shinshin Toitsu Ho aims to develop a robust and stable psychophysiological foundation. This foundation enables us not only to cope with life's challenges more effectively, but also to actively shape a life of greater health, strength, and purpose. It is a journey of self-discovery and self-mastery, leading to a more vibrant and empowered existence. The role of Kai, life energy in Tempu's system, cultivating and directing your vital force. Central to Tempu Nakamura's system is the concept of Kai, often translated as life energy, vital force, or universal energy. In his view, Kai is the fundamental energy that animates all life and permeates the universe. The quality and abundance of our personal Kai directly correlate with our health, vitality, and even our ability to influence our circumstances. When our Kai is strong, flowing freely, and well-directed, we experience robust health, mental clarity, and a sense of dynamism. Conversely, if our Kai is depleted, blocked, or misdirected, often due to negative thoughts, emotional turmoil, or poor lifestyle habits, we may experience illness, fatigue, and a diminished capacity to engage with life fully. Shinshin Toitsu Ho provides methods for cultivating this Kai. This involves practices designed to gather Kai from the universe, refine it within ourselves, and learn to consciously direct its flow. It's not just about having more energy, but about learning to use that energy intelligently and purposefully to enhance our physical, mental, and spiritual well-being. By actively working with our Kai, we tap into a powerful resource for self-healing and personal empowerment. Foundational principles, correct posture, natural breathing, and a calm, unified mind. The practice of Shinshin Toitsu Ho is built upon several foundational principles, which work synergistically to unify the mind and body. The first is the establishment of correct posture. Tempu Nakamura emphasized that our physical posture directly reflects and influences our mental state. A slumped, unstable posture can contribute to a scattered, negative mind, while an upright, stable, yet relaxed posture supports mental alertness and calm. This isn't about rigid stiffness, but about finding a natural, balanced alignment that allows energy to flow smoothly. The second principle is natural breathing. Many of us, often due to stress, develop shallow or irregular breathing patterns. Shinshin Toitsu Ho teaches us to return to a deep, calm, and natural way of breathing, often originating from the lower abdomen, the tanden or hara. This type of breathing oxygenates the body more effectively, calms the nervous system, and helps to anchor the mind. The third, and perhaps most crucial principle, is the cultivation of a calm, unified mind. This involves learning to quiet the internal chatter, to focus attention, and to maintain a state of inner composure, even amidst external pressures. A unified mind is one that is not fragmented by conflicting thoughts or overwhelmed by emotions. It is clear, centered, and capable of directing its energy effectively. These three principles, correct posture, natural breathing, and a calm, unified mind, are interconnected and mutually reinforcing. Mastering them forms the bedrock for effectively cultivating and directing Kai, leading to the profound benefits of mind-body unification. The power of conscious. Breathing Kokyu-ho techniques for calming the nervous system and increasing energy. One of the most immediate and powerful ways I've found to influence my state of being is through conscious breathing, or Kokyu-ho, as emphasized in Tempu Nakamura's teachings. Our breath is a bridge between the conscious and subconscious, the mind and the body. By learning to regulate my breath, I can directly soothe my nervous system. When I feel agitated or stressed, my breathing tends to become shallow and rapid, activating the sympathetic fight or flight response. Through deliberate, slow, and deep abdominal breathing, I can gently shift my body into the parasympathetic rest and digest state. This simple act brings a profound sense of calm and centeredness. Moreover, conscious breathing is a fundamental way to increase my vital energy, or Kai. Tempu taught that we draw in universal energy with each inhalation. By making my breathing full and intentional, I feel as though I am actively nourishing my entire system. The focus is on a natural, rhythmic pattern, often inhaling through the nose, allowing the abdomen to expand, and exhaling slowly, perhaps through the mouth or nose, feeling a release of tension. This practice doesn't require a special place or equipment. I can do it anywhere, anytime I need to reconnect with my inner calm or boost my energy levels. It is a foundational tool for maintaining equilibrium and vitality throughout the day. Seiza, quiet sitting meditation and mental stillness, cultivating inner peace and recharging your mental batteries. In addition to conscious breathing, the practice of seiza, or quiet sitting, which is a form of meditation, is invaluable for cultivating mental stillness and inner peace. In our constantly stimulating world, my mind can easily become cluttered and fatigued. Seiza offers a dedicated time to quiet the internal noise and allow my mental batteries to recharge. The aim is not to force thoughts to stop, which can be counterproductive. Instead, it is about observing my thoughts without judgment, letting them pass like clouds in the sky, and gently returning my focus to my breath or a single point of concentration. Tempu Nakamura emphasized the importance of achieving a state of mushin, or no mind, not in the sense of an empty void, but a mind that is free from distracting chatter and open to a deeper awareness. Through regular practice of quiet sitting, I find that my ability to maintain inner peace, even amidst external challenges, grows stronger. It creates a sanctuary within myself, a place of profound stillness from which I can draw strength and clarity. This practice helps to dissolve accumulated mental tension and fosters a sense of deep replenishment, much like a good night's sleep for the mind. The result is a more resilient and focused mental state, ready to engage with life with renewed vigor. dynamic mind-body exercises, simple movements to harmonize energy flow and improve physical awareness. Tempu Nakamura also advocated for dynamic mind-body exercises, which are not necessarily about strenuous athletic feats, but about simple conscious movements designed to harmonize energy flow and improve physical awareness. The key principle here is not complex routines, but the mindful execution of each movement, connecting my mind directly to the motion of my body. This could involve gentle stretches, rotations of the joints, or flowing movements that are performed with full attention. As I move, I focus on the sensations within my body, the flow of energy, and the coordination between my intention and the physical action. The purpose of these exercises is to awaken dormant areas of the body, release blockages in energy pathways, and enhance proprioception, my sense of where my body is in space. Tempu's approach often emphasized natural, intuitive movements that promote flexibility, balance, and a feeling of integrated strength. For instance, I might focus on the feeling of my feet connecting with the ground, the extension of my spine, or the smooth articulation of my limbs. These practices help to bridge the gap between mental intention and physical expression, fostering a more unified and responsive body. They are less about working out and more about tuning in, cultivating a deeper conversation with my physical self, and promoting a harmonious flow of Kai. The importance of positive self-talk and mental imagery in physical healing and well-being. A cornerstone of Tempu's philosophy that I've found profoundly impactful is the deliberate use of positive self-talk and mental imagery to support physical healing and overall well-being. He taught that the mind has a powerful influence on the body's ability to heal and maintain health. By consciously choosing the words I use in my internal dialogue, I can create a mental environment that is conducive to healing. Instead of dwelling on symptoms or fears, I can affirm my body's innate capacity for health and recovery. This isn't about denying reality, but about focusing my mental energy on desired outcomes. Similarly, mental imagery or visualization is a potent tool. I can create vivid mental pictures of myself as healthy, strong, and vibrant. If I am dealing with a specific physical challenge, I can visualize the healing process occurring within my body, imagining cells repairing and energy flowing smoothly to the affected area. Tempu often spoke of the power of Anshinritsume, a state of profound peace of mind that comes from trusting in the life force. Positive self-talk and imagery help to cultivate this state. By consistently feeding my mind with constructive and healing thoughts and images, I am actively participating in my own well-being, aligning my mental power with my body's natural drive towards health. This reinforces the mind-body connection in a deeply therapeutic way. Mental clarity and enhanced concentration, the fruits of a unified mind and body. The practices of Shin-Shin Toitsu extend benefits far beyond the purely physical realm. One of the most significant changes I've experienced is a noticeable increase in mental clarity. As my mind and body learn to operate in greater harmony, the usual mental fog and internal chatter begin to dissipate. This clarity is not an empty state, but rather a sharpened awareness, a mind that is more present and less scattered by distractions. With this newfound mental quietude comes an enhanced ability to concentrate. Tasks that once felt overwhelming or difficult to focus on become more manageable. I find myself able to sustain my attention for longer periods, whether engaging in work, study, or even simple daily activities. This improved concentration feels like a natural outcome, a direct fruit of cultivating a unified state where my mental energy is no longer fragmented, but is available to be directed with intention. It's as if the unification process polishes the lens of my mind, allowing me to see and engage with the world with greater precision and understanding. Emotional regulation and stress resilience. Maintaining inner balance amidst life's pressures. Another profound benefit I've discovered through mind-body unification is a greater capacity for emotional regulation and an increased resilience to stress. Life inevitably presents pressures and challenges that can stir up a wide range of emotions. Previously, I might have found myself easily swayed by these emotional currents, leading to reactivity or prolonged periods of unease. However, the principles of Shinshin Toitsu, particularly the focus on a calm, unified mind and conscious breathing, have equipped me with an inner anchor. I find I am better able to observe my emotional responses without being entirely consumed by them. This doesn't mean I don't feel emotions. Rather, I can experience them with a greater sense of inner balance and perspective. This ability to maintain composure, even when external circumstances are turbulent, is a hallmark of growing stress resilience. The inner stability cultivated through these practices acts as a buffer, allowing me to navigate difficulties with a steadier heart and mind, and to recover more quickly from stressful events. It's a continuous process of learning to maintain my internal equilibrium, regardless of the external weather. Awakening your Seimei Ryoku, life force, vital power, tapping into your innate source of energy and strength. Ultimately, the journey of Shinshin Toitsu is about awakening and tapping into my Seimei Ryoku, my innate life force or vital power. This is more than just physical energy or mental alertness. It is the fundamental wellspring of vitality, creativity, and strength that resides within me. Tempu Nakamura's teachings emphasize that this life force is inherent in everyone, though it may often lie dormant or be obstructed by negative mental habits or a disconnected way of living. Through practices such as cultivating Kai, maintaining correct posture that allows energy to flow, conscious breathing that draws in universal energy, and fostering a positive, unified mind, I feel this Seimei Ryoku gradually awakening. It's a sense of deep-seated energy and resilience that comes not from external sources, but from within. This awakening brings with it a profound sense of personal power, not power over others, but the power to live more fully, to overcome obstacles with greater fortitude, and to express my true potential. It feels like connecting to an inexhaustible source of energy and inner strength that supports all aspects of my being. Small daily practices, profound long-term benefits, making mind-body unification a sustainable habit. Integrating the principles of Shinshin Toitsu into my daily life has shown me that it's not about grand, time-consuming gestures, but rather the consistent application of small, daily practices. Taking a few moments each day for conscious breathing, practicing quiet sitting even for a short period, or moving my body with mindful awareness can accumulate into profound long-term benefits. The key, I've learned, is to make these practices a sustainable habit, weaving them into the fabric of my everyday routine. It might be starting the day with a few minutes of focused breath work, finding moments of stillness during a busy workday, or consciously adopting a correct posture while sitting or standing. These seemingly minor adjustments, when practiced consistently, create a cumulative effect. They gradually retrain my mind and body to operate from a place of greater unity and strength. The initial effort to establish these habits soon gives way to a natural integration, where these practices become less of a discipline and more of an intuitive way of being. This sustainable approach ensures that the benefits of mind-body unification are not fleeting, but become a lasting foundation for health and empowerment. Your body as your ally. listening to its wisdom and nurturing the sacred mind-body connection. Through this journey, I've come to see my body not merely as a physical vessel, but as a wise ally and an integral part of my whole being. Tempu Nakamura's teachings encourage a deep respect for the body and an attentiveness to its signals. By cultivating this awareness, I've learned to listen more closely to its wisdom. My body communicates its needs, its limits, and its state of well-being, if only I take the time to pay attention. Nurturing this sacred mind-body connection is an ongoing practice of honoring this partnership. It means providing my body with what it needs, not just physical nourishment, but also the positive mental and emotional states that Shin Toitsu fosters. When I treat my body with this respect and listen to its guidance, it responds with greater vitality and resilience. This journey of unifying mind and body is ultimately a path of self-discovery and self-care, leading to a life where I feel more whole, more empowered, and more deeply connected to my innate source of health and strength. May you also find power and peace in this profound union.